Welcome back to another commentary video by yours truly, CEO. I'm a CEO of a brand company. Okay, so there's been something I want to talk about because it's been on my mind for about, I'll say like 8 hours. It's been in my mind for that long. And that is misleading content. Okay, so here's the story. Recently, this Dexerto made a video questioning the YouTuber Nikki Jakey, and and you know how this Dexerto gives questions. I think one of the questions was, what if Jakey? I think it was, what if Jakey owned YouTube? What would he do, or what would he change about YouTube? And one of his responses was bringing back dislikes because it forbidding misleading videos. And when I said that, I was like, okay, I agree with that, you know, you know. So then, fast forward maybe 2 weeks later, I remember a rumor on a meme. So back in 2011, there was this viral video on YouTube called a sick "White Boy Drops a Sick Beat." And basically, the video has over 122 million views, and it was a viral video back then of a basically what the video is a white kid who looks like he's like 11, and he beatbox, he drops a sick beat, and honestly, yeah, he drops a sick beat, and yeah, that was cool. Okay, so like the white person's name who was in the video, the kid's name was a guy named called Andrew Willis. Now Andrew Willis decided, you know what, let me get a shot about this YouTube thing. And so he did. So he made the channel White Boy Archives. So he started a channel called White Boy Archives back in 2011. I think like a month after the video went viral. Andrew, he had made a follow-up video called "White Boy Drops an Awesome Sick Beat," which has over 31 million views. It was posted 14 years ago, and Andrew decided to make content. He did Q&As, beatboxing parodies. He did kind of take a break, but he came back, did some reactions, 100K Q&As, beatboxing, and yeah, in until in 2018, where he decides to get rid of the white. He's ending the persona of White Boy. So White Boy is now over. Is now just Andrew. Now you can find the channel. I'll put in the description. It's called CS Smith Productions 1. Which I don't know who C Smith is, but yeah. After he ended the White Boy persona, he tried to make a new channel called Uncle Andy, which was a gaming channel project, which never really happened. He also did a podcast thing, which yeah. And after 2 whole years, man, after the complete story of White Boy explained, he vanished for 2 years and came back in 2021 with a talking video of him explaining where he went and what is he doing now. So he explains in the video that he is basically kind of done with YouTube. He kind of just lost burnout because of it. Just things didn't go his way. He had a falling out with one of his friends. I think his name was Josh, and he had like no purpose and like felt lost. That kind of stuff. And so obviously that's terrible. So but he decided to, let me do something to not feel like this. So he went to college. He got into a major. He wants to do voice acting, which is I wonder what he's doing with that now. But yeah, he basically just quit YouTube. Now, the reason I'm talking about this is because there is a plethora of people who think he's dead. Yes, I am not joking. Some people think he died. There's this one video by this. There's this video by this guy called Sky Teaches Memes, and he made a video in 2022 saying that white boy drops a sick beat is dead. Yeah, he legit said, "Oh yeah, he died." And you know what? You know what year he died in? 2021, which is when I first saw it, I was like confused. I was like, "Whoa, he died? When did he die?" I remember seeing another short about how he died. I'm like, he died? How did he die? Usually, and I went searching. And I'll tell you what I found. I found absolutely nothing. I found no evidence, no nothing, legit nothing. I didn't find a single comment or like anything that he's dead. And he has an Instagram, and some people are actually believing that he is dead. He's dead. He passed away, which is crazy to me because like there's like barely any evidence that he died. So if you hear my mouse clicking, it's because I'm looking through my tabs to remember stuff. And I'm just like, what? So like people are saying he's dead. Okay. Just want to clarify, he's not dead. I don't think he's dead. He's probably not dead. He's just living his life. You know, he's probably has kids. Maybe he's probably married. Who knows? I highly doubt he's dead. But since this stuff like the Sky video, I'll put his "We Need to Talk" video in the description by Andrew. But like it's like people believe in this. People believe that he's actually dead. And I remember another case that another YouTuber named Low Level Noob. Some people think, if you don't know who Low Level Noob was, he was a Fire Minecraft YouTuber. Well, he stopped uploading on his channel, and there is been a rumor started spreading that he died. How he died? Again, no evidence. There's no evidence that he died. There's nothing. There's no evidence that he died or passed away. And it's like people believe this stuff. There's probably like kids who believe in this stuff, which is crazy because there's no evidence. Like usually, if someone dies, people will know. Also, there's no one talking about this. No one talking about, white boy died, Andrew died, which is crazy because again, there's no evidence at all that he died. And it's kind of why I agree with Nikki Jakey said in the Dexterla interview. Bringing dislikes back can help, like blackmail, not blackmail, but basically shadowless, misleading videos. That video of that Sky Teaches meme dude legit posted that video a year later. And it's great. That video has that short has over 200k views. 200,000 people think that Andrew Willis is dead, which is crazy because there's no evidence. There's no nothing. It kind of reminds me of those 3 a.m. times when those 3 a.m. videos. You remember like J Station made videos about XXXTentacion and Etika, who recently passed away during that time. Yeah, that was real. J Station actually made videos on people like XXXTentacion, Mac Miller, Etika, like people who can't defend themselves of saying, hey, this is fake. And it's honestly really, really gross. Like, why? And I'll give Andrew some criticism here. In his description, he says, to those who are reading this and those who may be concerned, white boy has died. It was a long and painful death, but he finally kicked the bucket. Thanks to everyone who involved with white boy and those who were fans of his. If you are, or for whatever reason, sad, do not fret. He will be reincarnated and born anew, just not the way anyone would expect. Which meaning is that white boy died to become Andrew, who is, So he is saying that the character White Boy has died. So, which he probably should say like he's not actually dead, but it's just crazy how people think he's dead because of the description or like I don't know, like it's just like and some people are like the only people I've seen who are not saying he's dead. It was like short, maybe like a year ago, saying where is he now, and like yeah, that's it. Um, it's yeah, that's pretty much it. See ya.